No one ever said no to an animal cracker.
It just gets like more. It's like the complete opposite of last week.
It's two extremes, man. The polar
This
opposites.
is sour and spicy, and now super sweet.
That's good. That's good.
Welcome to Footballers Convention, because fans don't let fans watch alone. I'm Sevi Sanchez. Joined with me are my other fans, Fabio DeCecca, Mr. Gabriel Kelly. How we doing, boys?
Not bad.
You awake?
Tired.
A little tired?
I'm still waking up.
We're watching Man City as they visit West Ham on part of their victory lap, I guess you'd say. The last couple matches for them have to be, right?
What is this?
Trying to break records.
They don't care.
What are they playing for? You know, what's City playing for?
I think just records, personal accolades, right? If any of them have like goal milestones they need to hit contract incentives and stuff like.
And just a little extra bonuses, huh?
Well, I think if they win this game, it's like the winningest season for any team, right?
Something like that. You know what? Like
Really?
Company's not
Yeah,
playing.
Most wins in a single season.
Silva's
Premier
not
team.
playing. So this is big for Laporte's come in defense. Fabian Delph, he doesn't get a ton of starts.
But also, they have a chance to make 100 points in Premier League.
You think that's
That's pretty big. I mean, has that ever happened? I don't even know.
How many points? What about
Arsenal?
yeah.
I don't know.
they drew in the Invincibles year, they drew a lot.
Oh, they had a lot of draws.
Let's see.
Huh?
I'll tell you how they finished that year.
Oh, you want to hand me one of those cute little cupcakes?
Do I?
Delicious.
A muffin?
I'll enjoy them with you.
They're so soft.
Cheers.
Cheers. They're so soft.
Yeah, look at these things. The question is, do you
Especially-
do it all in one bite or you pieces?
I'm gonna just
All right.
League table when Arsenal were
Yeah, they hit 90.
90.
And Man City's at 90 now. So
12 draws, 0
12?
losses. 12 is a lot. That's
Wow.
like, that's,
So, did you bake these yourself?
I wish. Most wins was Chelsea. They had 30. Let's
yeah, what is?
take a
yeah.
little look at this table right here. Because you know who this actually means a lot to. Maybe not City, but West Ham, right? 36 points in position. Just a shade clear of relegation zone. They have a game in hand, but if you take a little look at their upcoming matches, it doesn't get any easier. Away to
yeah.
Leicester,
They're screwed.
even though they just got spanked, that's still no gimme. Hosting Man United, and then David Moyes hosts his old boys, Everton. This is the David Moyes reunion tour is what it is. And if you look at...
Wait, but we don't even know when that Man U game is, right?
It's postponed because they're in the FA Cup final. It was supposed to be that weekend.
But it could be the final game of the season.
Could be.
Ooh.
That'd be interesting.
Ouch. That didn't look good.
Look at the recent form these guys have had. Man City have only lost 1 in their last 6. West Ham.
Who was that to? Who did they lose to?
Have only won 1 in the last 6.
Who did Man City lose to? I don't know. Who was that? I don't remember what game that was.
Man City lost to
Tell you.
Who did they lose
Man U, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when they blew it.
Yeah, yeah.
We were
They
watching
came
that.
back and they
Yeah, they blew a 2-goal
Pogba
lead.
came back and scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How would we forget that?
Is that their only loss?
No.
No.
No. they
Liverpool
lost.
beat them.
Oh, that's
Liverpool's the one that ended their unbeaten run.
Two of their, or what? No, 3 of their 4 losses this season from Liverpool. In
Overall, all
competitions,
competitions.
overall. Okay, so Man City's just going for records, huh?
right. Yeah, I mean, there's probably bonus stipulations for a lot of clients.
Sane, get out of here, Mr.
Oh,
Mr.
nice little. Oh, no, you should have volleyed it.
Oh, I thought he was going to.
Sterling. Good layoff. Oh.
All the way through. Sane Young Player of the Year, huh?
Yeah. Worthy?
Shows
I mean, at some point, you can't keep giving it to Harry Kane, right? You can't say trumpet him as the young player of the year, like, what is it, 3 times in a row or whatever. I know he's English. I know he scores a lot of goals, but
Sané's actually a young player.
he is a young player. Yeah, you know, he's new. I almost feel like young player. There's like implicit like new player too, right? If you've been starting regularly for a team, it almost kind of,
you should get the most improved award, not
like a 22-year-old debutant in the season feels younger than a 20-year-old who's been playing since he was 18, right? Like Wayne Rooney, 3 years in, I didn't feel like a young player anymore. Whereas when someone moved over, it was.
Yeah, what is the
life experience there?
What is the break point?
Probably baldness, I'd say. I don't know, impotency, the usual stuff. Teenage angst when that's gone. Then
right.
Once they have kids.
Once they have their first child out of wedlock.
Yeah. Then they're no
longer a kid.
Yeah.
So probably didn't have that when Rooney didn't look young.
No.
He was probably about 13. So.
Yeah.
Sterling's got a couple kids though, and he still looks like he's 12. So you never know.
Oh, he's not 12?
He runs like it.
No, he runs.
What?
He runs.
He runs like it.
No, he runs like a T-Rex holding a purse. Oh, the ref just got taken out.
Referee.
Fernandinho, come on now.
Score predictions? Anything?
Come on, West Ham.
7.
Player to watch? Who are you watching?
7?
No, I'm just kidding. I mean, the way it started, it just seems like
All City.
Man City. We were talking before the game, like, West Ham actually is like a team made up of like decent individual players, like players that just couldn't make it on their own club.
The land of misfit toys.
Yeah. You got Evra, Zabaleta, Ogbonna. What was that other guy's name? The forward, the Italian guy. Like they all.
Lanzini.
Lanzini. They all.
Arnautovic, Andy Carroll, Javier Hernandez.
Yeah, like, there you go. Hernandez, Carroll.
Chicha. What a sideways career he's kind of had, right?
He was the next big thing for a while for Mexico.
For a while, yeah.
And then just.
I think he kind of was though.
He never really performed though, right? Like they had huge hopes for him at Man U, and he just didn't live up to them. And
he was okay. He wasn't bad. I wouldn't say he was bad.
Yeah, but when you're at Man U, you can't just be okay.
I guess.
But he had a good spell in Germany last season, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And then
that was a
kind of fell off a little bit. Consistency is the hardest thing, man. I mean, that's why it's so impressive what Man City's done this season, because they've been so consistent.
Yeah, I know. Well, except for the Champions League, but yeah.
Right.
They consistently got their ass handed to them by Liverpool.
It's consistency.
Consistent.
Ooh, what just happened?
Deflection? Look at that.
Sane. You can't even celebrate that too much, right? Because that wasn't. Was that a shot?
Well, yeah, it was a shot.
Was it?
But I couldn't
Yeah, it was
tell
a
if
shot.
It was deflected or not. It kept him.
It was definitely a shot.
He's not celebrating that much.
Move.
Look at Joe.
Joe Hart.
Look at that was the other one. Another fall from grace. He was the best goalie in the world apparently a few years ago.
Well, shit. He's probably glad he's not playing right now. I thought this was a busted cross.
No, it was definitely a shot.
No, he meant that.
Oh, it does hit the defender.
Deflection.
Is that Evra that it hits?
I hope so.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, Patrice. Are you still happy?
That goes straight at his head. How do you not?
Yeah, you have to hit that.
How do you not? Like, that seems hard to deflect that way, right?
Scratching his head like he doesn't know.
Are you still so happy, Patrice? Huh? I want to wait for his Monday morning Instagram post.
What, is he pretty active on Instagram?
His whole thing is like he's joyous. He's happy.
It's what a beautiful day, and he's constantly like screaming in the camera and how great things are.
The thing is, I feel like he kind of lost the right to do that when he
attacked the fan.
Yeah. Once he jumped in and started attacking fans in France.
I mean, I wonder what. See, like, this is what I still don't understand.
What do they say to?
Yeah, like, what is
how
it?
Bad? What have you not heard before?
Exactly. The same with the Zidane thing in the 2006. Like, there's no matter what Materazzi said, there's no way that he hadn't heard something worse before. You know, and same with Evra. Like, how do you not have heard something? Same with Cantona. How have you not heard something? Actually, now that I think about it, those were all French guys. There's like a theme.
Just a French thing. Yeah, what's the common denominator? French bastards just jumping in the stands. I like that.
Must have. Who knows what? So it's all boiling up to a point, or
yeah, maybe something else is happening. Like there's just like a perfect sequence of events that leads to.
I think it's
trigger.
I think it's just when you're so pissed off at the game, and someone just says one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are watching NBA, but like there was a fan who
Westbrook,
went to Westbrook, and he just like turned and snapped, and the guy just went.
Yeah, I know.
Westbrook
like shrunk. No, Westbrook
snapped on
because
the
there's a Utah
fan?
fan like in his face, and so he just turns and it's like.
They were like going to halftime, and he was walking down into the dressing room, and like there's the bleachers that hang over, and this guy is just like leaning over, just yelling in his face, and he just turned and like shouted at the guy, and the guy just like recoiled real fast. He didn't expect that.
Yeah.
He quickly went from a tough guy to a little kid.
And you know what? I love that.
Don't expect that, right?
I love that.
A wall.
Yeah, because a fan goes in, you think you can say anything, but it's like, in what arena is that actually okay? Like, think about any other profession if you just went in and started like heckling.
Yeah,
like, what if you went into the ice cream place and the guy's scooping and you're just like, fuck. You know, like you can't do that and just like, well, it's his job to just, you know.
Yeah, he's got to take it.
Yeah.
He's getting paid minimum wage to be able to do that. Ooh,
and let's be honest, a good kung fu kick.
Oh,
ooh.
Nice. He was offsides. Oh. All right, West Ham.
I mean, they need a point out of this game, right? That would be huge.
Yeah, they could definitely use it.
That stadium doesn't suit West Ham though. It's like they might as well put a track around it. The fans are so far away. Like that's not.
No, he's good. Look at this! Wow.
That's how I was reading. That's how Roma's stadium is, right? There's track all the way around.
Yeah, it's an Olympic stadium. Yeah, it was built for the Olympics, just like the one in Berlin was.
But I feel like it's different though. The Italians, like they kind of know how to they know there's a lot of like that, like the tracks around the stadium and stuff like that. It's not like the English, like terraces where like the stand is like right
on top. I know
on the field.
But I think more and more Italian stadiums are being built. So
like this.
I can only think of
like look how big the aisles are, right? Like it's built for Americans to get up and down, both bi-directional. That's not, you know. Doesn't have that character.
There he goes. There he goes.
It's quick.
Too quick.
Is he quicker than Sterling?
Too quick.
He's not.
I don't know. I'd say Sterling's quicker. I think Sonny has better control. He seems to have better control when he's dribbling with the ball.
Better finisher. Wow,
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah.
To give up a goal like that. Is West Ham going full press?
Yeah, they are.
There's no way they keep that up.
They might as well.
You know who I'm looking to have a big game today?
Ooh, too hard.
My boy.
You don't have a boy here.
De Bruyne.
Oh.
Why is he your boy?
I like the way he plays.
You do?
I mean, that kind of like no flash. Doesn't have to say a whole lot. Kind of lets us play do the talking a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, I think since Salah kind of ran away with Player of the Year, and like that was basically De Bruyne's name on it for like 6 months, right?
Right.
I think if he has a little bit of that top level competitiveness to him that like you think the best players do, that he responds, right? Like he didn't say anything. He didn't say I deserve to win. He didn't show up and score 2 today, right? When Salah had a bad game yesterday and kind of got bullied a little bit, right? Then you quietly kind of say, just so you know, it was a legitimate competition between him and I for Player of the Year, right? You have a good game today and you kind of throw it out there. I think.
I don't think I've ever heard Kevin De Bruyne speak. I'm not even sure he can.
There was a great clip. There's a great clip of one of his team. I can't remember who it was. Silva or someone was pulling him away from the ref, and he's going, "Let me talk. Let me talk." He must not have much to say.
No.
You know who he looks like a little bit is Kevin from Home Alone. Sometimes he's kind of got that little boy.
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin, yeah.
You think it's one of those things? You know how there's those players who are just like known for just being just mean on the pitch, just like pure evil on the pitch, and then you hear outside of that they're the nicest people
guy in the world.
You think it's the opposite for De Bruyne?
He goes home and he like
total dick
beats his kids.
Yeah, it could be.
Fabio's a little. little extreme there.
I don't know. That's like the.
That's how rumors start.
Yeah, he like I don't know. He like lights ants on fire with a magnifying glass.
He could be a total bully.
Yeah.
Super nice guy in the pitch. Off of it.
He's just the worst person in the world.
Everyone hates him.
Ooh, good track back. Not a great clearance.
Just have a shot, man. You're in the box. What are you doing?
Look at this guy.
Well done. Didn't go anywhere. You ended up passing it back.
Fernandez. Oh no.
That's not where you want
This
to
isn't
put
what
it.
you wanted. Oh, say goodnight.
Oh my
What?
God, Sterling.
Sterling.
That was the Sterling special.
Keep going, Sterling.
The Sterling special.
He shot that at where? The penalty spot, and it almost curled out for a throw-in.
Throw in.
Why didn't you just give it back right there? The guy literally fell.
I think he makes up his mind before he sees what's there. Like when he makes
The mark
he's
of a
like,
good
I'm gonna
player.
try and beat this guy and then score on the side. Like it doesn't matter if a guy makes an overlap and is wide open. He's already like kind of got his head put down a little bit. Which I guess if you're that quick, you can usually get away with. But
Oh, look at it. Rio.
Why is Rio sitting there?
he was a West Ham youth player.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and his brother Anton Ferdinand played for West Ham for a while.
Oh, yeah. Anton hasn't been in the league for a while, huh?
I think he just kind of got old on us like quietly because you don't hear about him.
Is Rio his first like actual name?
I assume so. Anton Ferdinand's
Is
33.
that how he was christened?
Yeah, was he born as Rio Ferdinand? I actually never knew this.
It's not the most unusual name, right?
Rio? How many
Rio
Rios do
Gavin
you know?
Ferdinand.
Okay, how about Phil and Gary Neville's dad? His name is Neville Neville.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Rio Gavin Ferdinand.
I thought you were going to compare the names Phil.
That's it.
Total
That's
wanker
it.
names. Ooh!
Yeah, those aren't counting at all. Phil and Gary.
Phil and Gary. What kind of names are those?
Talking about Rio, how about Phil and Gary? Which is weird.
But even Rio is just like a weird name. It's like an old, I don't know.
I'm telling you, this stadium's it's too corporate. It's too calm.
That's just because you're looking at a guy in a suit.
Yeah. His tie, he's got a tie, his whole thing. No, you West Ham, you think of Upton Park, the bowling ground, you think of the fans, everyone going crazy, it's energy, it's a little intimidating. There's nothing intimidating about this, right? There's no, I hate to say it, but no real atmosphere, it feels like. The West Ham fans are some of the loudest, right? I mean,
Ball.
That's a great ball.
there's only one man that can say West Ham today. Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Damn, did you see his what was the last one?
This was last minute
When they
goal.
came back and they tied against Stoke?
Yeah.
That was
Telling you,
what a shot. What a shot.
He's got it in his
With
game.
the left.
He's got it in
Ball,
him.
like behind him. Moise.
The crappy one.
Lane, how are these animal crackers with the mic? Am I chewing too loud?
You're good.
Am I good?
You're golden.
Okay.
Better than Taki.
Let me know if I need to suck on them for a little bit before I start chewing on them.
That's a whole different. That's a whole other show.
No, sit. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. Chew away.
Chew away.
So that's
This is just at the bottom. You just chew away.
that was
Is it like swing
Sane's
away
10th
from my
goal.
signs?
Exactly.
Swing away. Chew away. It's the key to defeating the aliens.
Delph.
Can we talk about things other than soccer on here?
You can talk about her.
Ooh,
What's
that's-
on your mind?
that's
Well, we're
tough.
just talking about
Is this
aliens. Just thinking about aliens and move signs. Have you guys seen A Quiet Place yet?
No,
I
is it
saw
good?
it. I saw it.
Bill, what'd you?
It was good.
Just
But
good.
you know what? It's good, but then whenever I'm in there, I realize that I actually don't like scary movies, and I'm just like
There he is, by the way.
not enjoying. You know what I mean? Half the time I'm just like,
It's not that scary.
it's just that it's not even there's that many scares. It's just that you have to be ready for it because there's so many parts where it's so quiet, where you're like,
So quiet.
anything could come out at any point.
Yeah.
Isn't that the point of that you're not ready for it and then it scares you?
Yeah.
Because if you're always ready for it.
There's not that many jump scares. If we want to talk about jump scares
Yeah,
in horror movies,
It's just that it's constantly.
It's the potential.
you're just on edge because it's so quiet for so much of it.
Yeah. Also, I watch a lot of The Office, so I was kind of I kept expecting him to like do one of the like look at the camera and just be like,
You're one of his classic.
yeah, one of his gym looks. Yeah. So I was a little disappointed.
Did the alien turn out to just be Dwight Schrute the whole time? Just a reverse prank.
It was
Post-apocalyptic Dwight Schrute.
So it's really that good?
He would have survived.
I think it's amazing.
All you need to be is a proficient farmer. You have to be an agriculturalist.
Oh, Dwight would have had no
firearm proficiency, weapons training.
He would have figured out how to defeat the aliens in no time.
I'm saying when the asteroid comes, it'll be the Schrutes that survive, not
The Krasinskis?
not the Halperts.
Or whatever, the Halperts, there we go.
Yeah, you gotta go watch it.
All right, I will.
If you get snacks at the concession stand, make sure you open everything beforehand.
Oh yeah.
Before the movie starts.
Because you look like
so
a jerk.
quiet.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
You know, I always finish the snacks before the movie even starts.
previews.
During the
Sometimes the previews
Yeah.
are better.
The previews,
Crush
and they also last for
everything.
like 35 minutes, so.
Do that all the time. Finish your popcorn before it even starts.
Yeah, exactly.
City's already toying with them a bit.
Yeah, it's.
I think this is already. Can you almost say that this feels like it's over?
Ooh.
I don't know. West Ham have had spurts.
Yeah.
Exhibit A. Oh, nice.
But is that
Flashes of brilliance.
brilliance? Might be a bit optimistic.
Yeah, that's.
Flashes. Come on, I didn't say that. How big the flashes are. Flashes of flash.
Flash flood.
Whatever happens, Chicha comes on in the 88th minute and scores. That's how
No,
this
no,
goes, right?
Do you think Carroll comes on first? I mean, Carroll's already warming up.
Carroll's more of your emergency guy too. When you're just like we basically just hoping for a set piece or.
Ooh, good through ball.
Oh, is that 2-footed? Make him pay. Make him pay.
Here, right there.
Oh, that's
Sterling.
selfish.
The worst.
So selfish. That's great.
Oh,
Oh,
on goal.
OG? That was an OG, right?
Yeah, that was for sure an own goal.
Yeah.
Oh, West Ham.
Yeah.
It's tough enough playing against Man
Almost made
City.
it out. Almost made it out.
You don't have to beat yourself.
At least West Ham scored, right? That's good.
That's pretty bad. Oh, the best is the camera shot right after a defender scores an own goal because there's nothing you can do that looks cool. Like there's nothing, You can put your head down. You can yell at someone else, but
How did he block Sterling's shot?
oh my, there was no need for that either.
He like bring his.
He wasn't even running backwards. Look, he just couldn't control it.
Little miscommunication to.
Oh,
Like-
no, they got in each other's way. Zabaleta. I blame
Yeah.
Zabaleta.
I blame
Let's
both
see.
of them.
Let's see. Slow
If you're that close,
I
you
feel
just,
like Zabaleta kicks it into him.
That's kind of weird. Didn't really do anything.
I think he was trying
Kinda
to
jumped
escort
at
it
it.
out.
Most goals in a season.
Oh, so they're going to break all kinds of records. They're 3 goals away from most goals in tying most goals in the season.
they could break that today.
Yeah.
Here.
De Bruyne.
Hill's trying to assist. Still trying to assist.
There you go.
Good tackle.
Stuck in. Classic Zabaleta.
Break his legs.
Fabio, you're hitting some extremes today, man.
I'm really tired.
You're
I'm so
Is
tired.
this where when your mind is that tired, you
This is
just.
the 6:15.
I'm exhausted, man. I didn't go to bed till. What time was it? I don't know.
I was up.
Like 1?
Yeah, me too.
I set my alarm for 4:30.
And
I didn't hear it till 5:15.
Oof.
And
Oh, is he dead?
Oh. Looks like he's in some pain.
Yeah, he does look like he's really messed up.
all right, take a little look at the stats. Then no need to watch another man's pain. I'm not that much of a sadistic.
Fabio's
bastard.
enjoying it right now.
I'm like
Fabio,
super-
come
I'm
on,
super
man.
curious.
Give him a minute. Give him a minute.
But what happened exactly?
Oh, just showing the own goal.
Possession. Don't even look, Fabio. Guess.
For Man City,
Yeah.
65.
You are only off by 15%.
Holy Jesus.
7 attempts to 0. Successful pass percentage, 92 to 60. Oh my God. So accurate passes in the final third. Accurate passes in the final third. 68 for City. That's more than West Ham's total passes. Attempts. This is pretty ugly already. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
68 in the successful in the final third for Man City. 63 for West Ham.
Total passes. So West Ham has had 63 total passes. Attempted. And Man City said 68 successful passes
Completed.
in West Ham's final third. That's
all right.
That's a.
Let's take a look. These are the best to look at in analysis because you just get the best here. 50% of it is coming down Man City's right-hand side, though.
I would have thought that.
Sterling.
It's a little surprising.
Yeah,
right?
I thought it was Sane's side.
It kind of feels like, you know what it is? I think when Sterling gets the ball, he just goes. So he could get 7 possessions with it, and it's also quick.
Mm.
But it's West Ham.
Oh, you're looking at West Ham.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's
That's better split.
fairly
More
balanced. Good catch, Lane.
Good call.
Sevi.
I was ready to make an argument for Sané just being slower when he has the ball, a little more deliberate, right? He picks his head up a little more. Let's see. Action.
Like, what happened to this guy? I'm like super curious. He seems like he's completely out of
Are
it.
they gonna show it now?
This is.
Ooh.
See, you don't want to. Why would
Is
you
that
want to watch?
head-to-head?
Why would you want to watch that
they
again?
that's a concussion for sure.
Let's see if the Premier League has an actual concussion protocol.
I doubt it. Just sniffing salts and back on the field.
Yeah, old school. Look at the average positions. Look how pinned back West Ham are.
Yeah, look how advanced the top 4 are for Man City
That's
on the
ridiculous.
left. Like, they're really putting pressure up there.
Well, look, they got Sterling isolated on his own in space.
Well, they're going
Top
after Zabaletta's
6.
side right there, right?
Their old amigo.
Yeah, they're like
Pretty dirty.
command and conquer right now.
Did he stay off?
I think he's on the sideline still right now.
I mean, that's a good concussion for sure.
Here it comes, slot him through. This is going to be like 5-0, right?
Well, now that there were 10 men right now, yeah.
Sané.
Oof.
See, at least he has a
Oof.
plan. Sterling just runs out of real estate.
Arnautovic.
Do you like him? Do you think he's a good player?
Is that him again on the field? Is he back on?
think he
It
just-
looks like-
Can't be, right? There wasn't a stop and play.
I think that is him back on.
He's running a bit. Oh, he's running like it. Running like he just got drilled.
Concussed.
I like Arnautovic, yeah. I do. He's a strong player.
I think he's built for the Premier League too. Like this totally suits his style, right? And his hot-headedness. Where did he come up?
Got a bit of an attitude, right?
You want a little bit of attitude, though.
Do you? I mean, if we're talking about, Salah, it's like no attitude.
He could be another one. Nice guy on the field, and then when he gets off, you don't
Everyone
know.
hates him.
Stay out of his way.
Everyone hates him.
No, that's not true. We would have heard that by now.
Egypt would be devastated if they found out.
Yeah, like
That
their
was the
golden
case.
boy.
Arnautovic played for Inter on loan.
Mm-hmm.
He only had 3 appearances, though. Did you ever see him play?
I think so. I remember the face.
He had like longer hair too.
Did he?
Like that
Mhm.
weird-
How long ago was that?
That was 2009, 2010, so a minute ago.
Maybe I'm thinking
Oh,
about somebody
wow.
else. He kind of looks like Brozovic.
He's 6'4".
No, he's not.
It's huge. Yeah. Look at him, number 7.
Yeah, it's not. That's not 6'4".
Andy Carroll's legit 6'4".
Yeah.
That's not.
Andy Carroll.
We got to see him next to each other.
Oh, mistake. Oh, good tackle.
Ooh, bye.
Oh, wait. Too fast.
Sonny.
Too fast.
What? Just chip him. What do you?
Yeah, it should have been a first-time kick.
I guess he made up for the OG, or was he the one that played that pass?
Oh, Rice was the one who bit the blast.
And he jogged back. Rice. Oh, you better look at him. You don't jog that. What the?
Evra.
Evra.
That could have been a foul.
He whispered on the ball, basically, and went straight into the player. How does Sane not score that anyway, though?
He was going too fast. Wheels were too fast. Overshot it.
Overshot the landing.
Yeah. Just a bit.
Oh, they switched.
Oh.
They switched sides. I wonder why.
Just confusion a little bit.
Ooh. He wants to score so bad. Like he's slowly going to start creeping up more and more.
You see, Pep said he wouldn't let him take a penalty.
A penalty, I know. Well, Pep's right. Like,
That's disrespectful.
how
That's
insulting would it be?
disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To the other team.
Demoralizing.
I found a picture of Carroll and Arnautovic. You can clearly see Andy Carroll's.
Yeah, he like
It's
at
like
least
he's
3
got-
inches
he's
over
got
him.
like 2 inches on him at least, right? Lane, you got that?
The funny thing is, like in soccer, it doesn't
Doesn't really
help
matter.
you to lie about being taller. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, no one's like, oh fuck, you're 6'4". Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, we can
We're
work.
gonna have to
Yeah.
completely change the way our whole tactics.
If you can head the ball, then great.
That's a card.
That was a hack job. Was it Fernandinho?
It's a card, referee.
Oh,
Did he get him? Did he get him?
Even connect?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets his foot right there.
doesn't get the ball. Thing is, why make that tackle? The guy's falling over. You've got numbers back there. Why even?
85 feet from the goal.
Man, I'm telling you, some defenders that just can't help themselves when they see like a semi-loose ball. They go all Hannibal Lecter and then go hacking their way in. It's just like
Like a drug addict, and just starts like, he gets that itch.
just let him come to you, right? You hear Ederson ask Pep if you could take a penalty.
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Were you not in
Next
this?
subject.
Yeah, were you not?
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet.
Great place.
Oh, that was your one chance. Like you're gonna have
Rice,
of the
he's a def-
redeeming.
Yeah, he's a defender. He's a defender.
It was offsides though too.
How are you offsides on that?
What is this? Pick it up.
Hey, boys, looks like he can't find his pockets. What's he doing?
You think?
Speaking of addicts,
You think that was what it was? He's like, I don't have pockets. Let me just.
Yeah, let me just cross my
That
hands.
was still stitched shut when he bought the jacket. You have your game today, Fabio?
Yeah, right after
How
this.
you feeling about it?
I'm feeling good.
What position do you play for them?
I play center D.
Like center left, center right.
Well,
Play three at the back.
switch.
What do you?
sometimes we play 3 at the back, but otherwise it's center right, center left. Doesn't matter.
It's full 11s, right?
Yeah.
Who's the other defender, central defender?
It'll change, but right now there's this tall Swedish guy that plays with me. He's pretty good.
Is he a natural defender?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where'd
that's
you say you
it.
guys play? You play downtown?
It's kind of everywhere. There's some are downtown, some are Griffith Park, some are in the valley.
How are the fields at Griffith?
There's just the one that we play on that's really good, actually.
Okay.
It's the one that you play at.
It's still a little chunky. It's turf, but it's a little thick.
Yeah, it feels like they put sand, like actual beach sand underneath it instead of like the pebbles and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a little.
Oh, Ederson! Oh,
yeah.
No, come on! A little contact never hurt.
Just because he's 6'4", they went against.
That's a reputation calling Arnautovic because he's a hothead. Ederson is too, though.
Let's see. How bad did he mess this up?
That's
I mean, kind of, but still.
You probably didn't even need to.
What else is Arnautovic supposed to do right there? He wants to get the ball.
No, it's a foul.
It's a little, but you know what?
The only reason it's a foul though is because he
just pushed him over.
Yeah.
The thing was, he was off balance. He could have probably gone around him and still gotten the ball or blocked.
He could have slid and kicked it.
I mean, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, I guess, right? Think Ederson tries to dribble it again after that?
No. Ooh, De
You
Bruyne.
think he wants to take a penalty after that?
Robbed.
These are the kind of breaks you think they need, right? Especially when you put 2 in your own net.
Yeah. Yep, they could have used that. I mean, I don't... After this, there's 3 games left?
Oh, he's on.
Here we go. Now where's Andy Carroll? You need him in the box.
Good ball.
Don't worry, you have another... Oh, another chance.
What are you doing?
Ooh, yeah. Hospital.
Here we go.
Ooh, foul? Yeah, he's
There
calling
you
it.
go.
All right, West Ham, come on now. I'm actually
Showing
kind
a little bit of life.
I'm kind of rooting for him now, just to make this a little more of a game.
This is not so routine.
Momentum shifting.
Ooh, if you're gonna call this foul, it's in the box.
Is that? Yay, linesman, where were you on that one, huh? Real quick to call foul the other way. He still doesn't even put his flag up.
If you're gonna call it, that's in the box. Like he's completely in the box when he hits him.
Right? Because it usually goes the other way. They go, oh, the foul started outside the box and continued. Well, shit, that started inside.
Yeah.
When do you think refs gave up on the just traditional black and white zebra uniforms?
I feel like it's just there's too many conflicts. Like Newcastle, yeah.
Complaint.
West Brom.
I guess Juventus too, yeah.
Did you see that game yesterday? Holy shit.
I didn't watch it, I saw the highlights.
I was rooting for a tie. A tie would have been perfect. I mean, I guess...
Oh!
Dirty!
Woo! There you go.
What a free kick.
Liam Cresswell. That was sweet.
Woo!
Who needs a penalty?
Woo! Yeah, be happy about that.
Oh, you know who it was? It was that the West Ham guy pushes the entire wall. Watch. Well done.
Yeah. Is that Noble? Oh, nice. Nice.
That was sweet. They decided
a little redemption.
Yeah.
I think they deserved Arnautovic's goal.
The bubbles are out.
Yeah, the bubbles are getting ridiculous right now. But is the bubbles their celebration? I mean, you guys don't get fireworks, no balloons.
That's their song, is blowing bubbles.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Send him through. Oh. Sterling, of course.
Come on, West Ham.
Trying to do too much.
This game is getting a little tasty, huh?
That?
Yeah, they just
What's
tackled him.
happening
Hit it!
right now?
Ooh.
Solid strike.
Why not?
Here we go. Counter.
I like this.
Lay it off.
Make it 2. Why not?
Ooh, he's looking for him.
Oh, another
Foul?
one. Another one.
Give it to him over here on the side.
One of those.
One of those.
Come on,
Oh, De Bruyne is not having a great game.
That wasn't a great ball.
He kicked another one just straight out of bounds earlier.
The bubbles are
It's
giving
the
him
bubbles.
power.
What do you? Who's supposed to play in that madness?
Only they know how.
That's yeah. It's like when we used to play. We were our school, high school was in the inner city, and people would come and be like, "How do you breathe this smog?" We're like, playing it every day. We used to this. The fumes from the cemetery across the street from the cremation. Used to that.
Oh.
You had the strength of a normal teenage boy and a dead person whenever you played.
Basically, we were on top of the Indian burial
Strength of a
ground.
dead person.
Yeah.
We stole their soul.
Absorb their life force.
Yeah. It was like Highlander. It was like a quickening
Ooh,
type.
A what?
Quickening.
Quickening?
Highlander.
Is that a good show?
There can only be one.
Movie. Yeah.
Movie?
You cut off the
Is that a
head.
TV show
The
too?
only way.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Dude, there was one good movie and they made like 8 movies and a TV show.
They went over.
Yeah, they cashed in. Yeah, it was
They went Hollywood on it.
It was Immortals, and the only way to kill one was to cut off the other one's head, and then it's something called the quickening, where you steal their like power.
Because there can only be one at a time.
Like
That's where like that famous phrase comes from. There can only be one.
from Highlander?
Yeah.
In that same realm, the movie The One. You guys ever see that with Jet Li?
No, I haven't seen it. I remember it though. I haven't seen it though. Is it good?
It's a great movie.
What happened to Jet Li?
Yeah, I know. He kind of fell off. He was the
Living
next
off of
Bruce
his
Lee.
Earnings, man.
Did he have that much earnings though? I guess he made a few movies in a row for a while back then.
Maybe it went back to like.
I mean, and think about how many movies he probably made.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Back in Asia.
That's true. He never became a Jackie Chan though.
No.
Who's still making movies
kind.
and
Shit,
still doing.
You know why? Jet Li is 55 years old.
Well, yeah.
I didn't think he was.
Jackie Chan was in his prime when he was 55.
Jackie Chan. How old do you think Jackie Chan is?
63.
Is he really? No.
64.
Holy crap.
I deserve it.
Still does his own stunts.
And he's still doing his own stuff. Back post, Sane.
Finish.
Good ball.
Oh, don't lay it off. Passing. Oh, God. You can't pass. Try.
Ooh. De Bruyne.
He had to try it since Sane tried to pass his way to glory and instead of just burying it.
Look at that. How tall is De Bruyne?
He's little.
Yeah. And
Polly Pocket.
He's not that little. What?
I think he's like 5'7".
And Artanovic just walked by him and looked like he was
Massive.
no, not even massive. Like maybe a foot.
De Bruyne's he's listed 5'11", so probably 5'10".
Yeah.
This is normal height compared to Arnautovic, so you look like a Hobbit's is, right?
No, I'm saying they looked almost equal.
Baggins.
No,
They look pretty close.
a little boy got left home alone. The McAllisters left him. Play Sterling through. Oh my God, what are you waiting for? Sane, he's trying to score the perfect goal. Anyone will do.
Look at Sterling with his selfishness. Just completely selfish.
Yeah, but
Looks
at this
like a
point,
shot on goal.
just
No.
shoot. Yeah, just.
De Bruyne was wide open on the right.
What do we know? We know if you shoot, West Ham will help you out and probably just put it in their own net. So I would just keep shooting, right? Arnautovic, he's coming in for a little piece. Yes, versus
Yeah.
Ederson.
Again.
Give us one more.
Slide him.
Oh.
Yeah, good.
See, he
pass.
felt,
Good.
Yeah.
he felt the pressure a little bit. He's feeling the pressure.
Artanovic is in his head. He's in his head.
Four minutes to the end of this first half for the injury, I guess. Was he down that long?
I don't
think it's 3
I
goals,
guess
too.
So.
Offside?
Yep.
I can just see the tip of that linesman's flag.
There it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was way off.
This linesman, I don't think he's having the best game, to be honest.
Yeah, that was way off.
Although that touch was pretty awful as
Was
well.
this the goal too?
That should have been a penalty.
But is that what led to the goal?
Yeah,
Ooh,
because it was a free kick.
Man City. No. I meant the offsides.
I know not.
I think it might have.
I don't know. Maybe Ederson should have had that. Allison would have had it. Just not on Wednesday.
There it is. 48 minutes in. Look at our first one.
West Ham, switch it. There you go. Whoo!
There we go. We're playing now. We're playing now,
Dude,
boys.
Mancini's just getting wrecked.
That's what he's there for.
He's just getting, every single time, he's just getting killed.
Hey, if you can curl in free kicks like that, you want a guy who gets fouled.
Give it to Cresswell.
Does Otamendi already have a yellow card?
I don't think so.
Because one of these has to be a yellow card eventually, right?
You would think.
Yeah, it's already his third.
It's like his third or fourth foul.
You know who Arnautovic kind of plays a little bit like Firmino, where it's like this physical center forward, but has a little flair, but it's like he's aggressive about it. Like that turn when he kind of left his arm out a little bit, just to, you know what I mean? It's not total flair. It's a little bit of venom there.
The dash.
That's maybe why I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, a pinch.
Oh, look at this!
What was that?
Trick play.
Still on. I have never seen a straight scooped free kick.
What happened? Offside?
You call it half.
No.
I've never seen that before in my life.
He just scooped it. Just scooped it. He didn't even like dink it. Just flat-footed scoop. Two 2-1. Well, pretty eventful first half.
Yeah,
huh?
I like it. So
Very
far,
first half.
it's been worth the 4:45 wake-up call.
Man, West Coast doesn't get any easier.
Oh, I understand.
Want to take a look? What do you want to see?
Check it out.
You tell me what you want. Your wish, my command. What do you want to see? Passes?
Sure. Let's
Who?
see passes. De Bruyne.
Go to the right game. Come on, you're just toying with me.
No, let's see the De Bruyne
All right,
passes.
you think he's had an underwhelming game?
Yeah. 7 unsuccessful passes.
That's unacceptable for you?
Overrated.
This one right here, in fact, just went straight out of bounds. This one on the top.
Yeah, that one's...
Literally, I remember the pass. Sterling passed to him, and he just straight out of bounds.
He's been really staying on that right side of the field.
And this is that's kind of rough. Like
The cross.
the cross they're giving is an unsuccessful pass. Come on.
It was a good... Wait, is that...
Is that the one for the goal?
No, it wasn't him that crossed it.
Yeah. It was him.
Well,
So-
he didn't get it to his guy.
That's some janky stuff if they're just making
Giving
that
him an unsuccessful pass.
an unsuccessful pass for that, even though it led to an own goal.
How about Sane?
Look at that, 2 unsuccessful, 2 out of 21 as opposed to 7 out of 44. What's the better ratio?
Math. That's your department. I'm more of the...
I'm tired.
Okay.
So 2 out of 21 is like 10%. 7 out of 44 is 15%ish.
It's such a small sample size, though. 2 chances created, though, for Sane. That's pretty good. But, wait, how many of his passes are backwards? Wait, Sane has only tried to play 1 pass forwards. Look at all his passes have been sideways or backwards.
Well, that's good. That's what he should be doing.
Come on.
He tries to take.
Actually,
tries
except
to
there-
beat his man and then gets caught too far.
Except there are a
after.
few times when he was leading that break when he...
Wait, something doesn't make sense here though. Man City's going right to left, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So then wouldn't a backward pass be this way?
Yeah, I'm taking him out. This is his only forward pass.
Oh, that's his only forward pass.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess when you play so far forward, your only way to go is back.
Do you want to test that theory? Who's there? Let's see who else.
Sterling, I guess. No, Sterling's making a lot of forward passes.
Let's see Sterling's forward passes.
See, he only had 3.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's go to
Juan Jesus. Maybe.
Well, they're getting so deep in West Ham's half that they're just kind of knocking it around. So a lot of the passes are going to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you're up that far,
There's nowhere to go but back.
yeah, you can't.
When you're already at the touchline, how much?
How much further forward can you go?
A couple times he could have played on a little through ball though. Let's see. Average positions. Pretty much. Let's see. West Ham is starting to move forward a little bit.
Yeah, actually, these 4 here have dropped. They were much higher, and they've dropped back a little bit more.
West Ham asking a few questions.
And look at West Ham's actually starting to respond by just marking them here.
Yeah, yeah. It does look a bit like 1-1, doesn't it? How many goals short of the record are Man City? Do we say 3?
They were 3 to tie it after the first goal, I think. So they need 2 more to tie it. I think it was after the first goal.
Let's see. If we're just looking ahead at that, let's see what they have left. Huddersfield Town.
They're 8 goals.
Oh,
Brighton.
they're doing it.
7 more goals.
And then, if they need to, possibly an already relegated Southampton, possibly needing to stay up on the last.
So they can actually hit 99 with the win here. So they can hit 102 points.
Goals.
No, points too, right?
How many points?
Because they're at 90.
They're at 90 now.
Let's see.
So this would be 93, 96, 99, 102. Because they can win out for sure, right? Looking at the teams, they have no reason why they shouldn't win out.
Should be. I mean, nothing. There's nothing else to play for.
Yeah. So they can get 102, which has got to be a record. I would imagine.
Lane, check us on that.
if we
How
can
much
check
did Chelsea,
that, Lane?
Chelsea had.
What's the most points scored in the Premier League? Or most, points scored. So they can get that. They just need 3 goals in the next 3 games, not including this one here, to beat the record for most goals.
So as long as they don't get shut out for
Yeah.
3 games in a row, with
Which
one
is
of the
unlikely.
best attacks
Yeah.
in an attacking style.
So they're gonna win that for sure.
Okay, here's the question.
Most points of the season are 95 by Chelsea and
Oh,
04.
4
They're
or
gonna
5.
beat that for sure.
Yeah.
They'll get 3 here today. They'll beat that by the next game.
So here's the question: there's no Champions League. Premier League is wrapped up. FA Cup, they're not in the final. League Cup's done. Nothing to play for, right? Except records. At what point does the international managers get on the horn to Guardiola and give him a ring and start going, hey,
Ease up a bit. We got a World Cup coming.
Yeah, exactly. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain injured for Liverpool.
I know.
And that's
Oh,
it.
man.
It does not break your heart. I don't care what players. You don't want them to miss. Like I wouldn't want Ronaldo to miss the World Cup. I want him to have a bad one or whatever because I don't like him or whoever. You know what I mean? But you still want him there. You don't want him to miss from injury, right? You don't want.
What's worse about that injury too it's not like it was like somebody hurt him. You know what I mean? It was just like the way he landed
one of
was
those
so
things,
bad. It's
yeah.
like that sucks. It's like luck is completely against you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sure the coaches are already talking to him.
Yeah, I'm sure they're already trying to say.
Probably as soon as
But-
they had the league.
But at
won,
the same time, like you don't want them to stop, right? Like they need to continue that form through. So I would rather keep them playing than anything else.
They're saying, hey, we got the World Cup. Give my guy, no more than this many minutes. It was 60 minutes.
Yeah, or I would tell the players too, like, hey, look, just go play, but like take it easy, like don't get ridiculous with it.
Who's been your standout player for City?
Sane.
Or who's the one West Ham have to be most careful with if they want to come back in this game? And or are you saying
Sane for sure.
he's the danger man?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So is that what when we saw the actual formations, right? Their average positions. You think that's a result of Mark and Sane?
yeah.
Why everyone was kind of clustered over there?
Yeah, he interplays better. Like Sterling is more of a selfish player. Sane seems like somebody who plays with his teammates a little bit more.
So on the counterpoint, then, given the attention that they're shifting towards Sane, is this Sterling's chance to is it now maybe on him a little bit to step up and produce? Right? It's like, all right, well, if the other guy's getting double, triple teamed, getting all the attention, shouldn't he then kind of run a little riot or try to?
A little riot,
A little one. Just
literally a little riot
petite
because
riot.
he's a small guy.
Other side, West Ham. Gabi, what do you think?
Danger man?
What do they do? What do they change? Who's their player to watch to pull them back into this?
The problem is I don't think Evra should be playing center D in the back three. He should be playing where Cresswell is.
Well, in theory, Cresswell is giving him a little cover, right?
Because
In theory.
Evra's a better offensive defender, if that makes sense, right?
I mean, you would think it was more like this, right?
Yeah, I
Something
would.
like that,
Yeah.
or someone else.
I mean, Cresswell just had that nice goal, but still.
I think Lanzini's gonna make a difference. He's already been
He's been winning
going on
fouls.
some good runs. Yeah, getting the fouls, putting them in good positions.
I don't know how long this you can hold, right? At some point, that's going to have to change. Either City runs through it like they did in the first half, they just completely go through that midfield, or West Ham have to bring on Carroll. They have to bring on Chicharito, and right, a little change, a little something, little different elements in the equation.
I mean, a 3-5-1-1, like that's such an unusual lineup.
That's a David Moyes special right there.
it's just
unconventional.
yeah, it's built to defend. You know.
What else? You want to see any of the matches yesterday? Or any other leagues? You want to see what else is going on around the
Well, next
league?
Let's go on a little trip. Yeah,
next
let's see
week,
what's going on.
next week is the Spanish.
Let's look at the.
What is it called?
Classico.
The Clásico, yeah.
Oh.
Which there's really nothing to play for except Real Madrid are gaining on Atletico, right?
Yeah, they won yesterday.
I think they're just 1 point behind them now. Assuming Atletico loses.
Barcelona playing a little bit.
What about Iniesta announcing his
What
adios?
can someone tell me why it was like this past day? Like why now? Why
don't
not
know.
at the very end of the season?
Well, I don't know. Was it that his contract was ending?
But why would it end like with 2 or 3 games or whatever?
Or
left?
maybe he just officially announced it now because he didn't renew his contract. I think everybody knew he was leaving, right? I don't think it was a surprise from that.
No.
But I think
Going to China.
I think he finally kind of told people where he was going though this time. Everybody assumed he was going to meet with Pep in Man City.
Did you watch? I watched a little bit of this Real game. They looked a bit better. Because I wasn't that impressed. When they played Bayern,
I was telling the Bayern guys that I know that Bayern should have scored 3 or 4.
they could have, right?
They got super unlucky. Lewandowski just shat himself
You want to look at
a
that
few
game?
times. Yeah. What's his name? The Frenchman, Ribéry, missed a few open chances.
Oh, that his touch on that one. is-
Yeah, I know. So I was telling the guy, I was like, 1,000 times, you know what I mean? That play happens 999 times. He touches it right and scores. He just got so unlucky that one time. Because he's
Yeah.
playing at home. Like, what are the chances?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, pretty much.
Yeah, they dominated the entire
possession.
game.
Not often you see Real Madrid with less than 40% possession. I mean, I know they're not quite the Barcelona pass, but goal attempts, they're outnumbered. Total passes, they're pretty heavily dominated. Successful passes. Corners, they committed more fouls, which usually means you're defending more. Accurate passes in the final third, 2.5 to 1, right? Crosses, 29. That's kind of insane, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
maybe a little bit of panic. I don't know.
And you still lost 2-1.
Still lost. Who were your key players in that game?
Well, Ribéry missed several open chances.
And
Lewandowski missed several open chances. Mueller just didn't seem like he was there. He was getting pushed around a lot.
who for
And
Real?
then what's his name? Just the horrible back pass.
Oh yeah.
Rafinha?
Was it Rafinha?
Rafinha.
Yeah. Just what was that?
Look at our old favorite here. And who did you want to look at? Mueller.
Yeah, we can do more.
I feel like he's gotten very quiet in the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
season or so, right? So obviously Ronaldo didn't have as many passes. He was more successful. Neither of them really created chances. It wasn't quite the showcase.
Yeah.
I mean, I obviously there's more goals, and we were more personally interested in Liverpool Roma. But I honestly thought like that was a more enjoyable game in terms of action and creating.
This one?
No, this one was boring.
This one was kind of boring. Yeah.
I watched this and I said, Liverpool and Roma. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing I saw in Bayern and Real where I said, oh my God, these guys are.
I was actually talking with my brother, and I said, after watching their game, I wish Roma would have gotten one of these two. We match up better with them than we do with Liverpool.
Seriously. Yeah. Look at Real. They lived in their own half.
Well, I mean, I don't blame Real. They just wanted to go there, get a goal, and then
Job
come
done
back.
for
yeah,
them, right?
exactly. And they ended up scoring 2, and so fantastic for them.
One was an absolute gift. I think Bale has to start though. I think he's too good not to get in there.
Start. Yeah.
This one though, I don't know. I thought it was over. Possession.
Come back a little
Yeah.
bit.
It took a minute to for all the data to come through. That's a little bit more realistic. Definitely in the first few minutes, it was like felt like 80-something%.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was actually 80 something.
Felt like it.
But
Because it
successful
was.
passes. Felt like it, looked like it, said it was.
Yeah. It's,
Anything to look for in the second half? Goals.
some dignity, maybe.
Mancini, hat trick coming.
Okay.
Fabio's,
I think Moises is going to run on the field and start to play. What would you say?
last-ditch efforts. As a defender, how would you contain Sané?
I'd probably just keep kicking him.
Discreetly or just you don't care?
You're Sterling.
I don't know. I would force him to stay on his right. He
Goal.
seems to want to move to his left a lot, so I would try and force him on the right as much as I could. That would be my objective, I guess.
Do you think you'd be successful with that? You think you could hold Sané 90 minutes without any assists or a goal?
Like me personally?
Yeah.
No. I'm not in, like, me now, or if after I like worked out and I got in the best shape I can be. If I was in the best shape, if I was in Premier League shape, I don't know, maybe, but unlikely. Right?
Depends on the team too. Who's playing around? Like, is it?
Yeah.
It's never a one-on-one battle. Or if your teammates are terrible and you're getting overrun, often you're gonna have to shade to another player, right? Like.
Right.
And then he gets space and he's running at you, and it's like, well, if I was only marking him, this probably wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But it seems like the delay has kind of been working on him. Like, don't dive in, don't make it easy for him to put a move and beat you, but just slow him up, kind of wait for help, and then he kind of ran out of ideas a little bit.
All right, what do you normally play? What position are you?
Anywhere in the midfield or top. Usually center mid.
Really?
Yeah.
Center?
Mm-hmm.
Then why do we always play you on the wing?
Oh, because
You're too
you
polite.
already had a center mid.
Too polite. Yeah, but moving pieces, you know.
Yeah, it's best fit. It's what's it called? Highest and best use.
I played center mid with you guys
Once or twice.
every now and then. Yeah.
Turn around. Ooh, Lanzini? No, it's not Lanzini this time.
No ball, I think.
Lanzini under a different name.
English Lanzini.
He just needs the one guy to just get beat up.
Arnautovic.
He's getting upset.
Pissed about
There
something.
it is.
What kind of pass was that?
It's good. It's good. Get Man City
You
there.
got to move backwards to move forwards.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at Ederson, dude. That guy's just.
I want him to get chipped.
Yeah, he's getting too.
He's asking for it.
He's got to get put in his place.
Do him.
Antonovic.
Oh!
Come on.
You're through! Oh, you did the hard part. And then you foul him. No?
Yeah, I think so. But I think he let it play because.
Oh, what a
Ooh,
turn.
what a turn.
Bruyne.
That ball's not going out of bounds, Fabio. That's a pass.
Look at Sané.
It's like that.
That was a backwards pass.
When you
That was
try,
technically another backwards pass from Sané.
when you try to get too tight to him, though, he can dance around you. But wait for him.
Another backwards pass.
Now I can't unsee it. Does Sané only pass backwards?
Oh, you
No,
turn.
look at him. That's a forward pass.
No, I don't think they're going to count that as.
forward pass.
I don't
Come
think they're
on.
going to count that as a pass.
It went off of him and it went forward.
I don't know.
We'll check it.
Straight to his-
We'll
straight
check
to
it because we
his,
know where it
We'll
was.
check it later. Just outside the box. What?
Is he right? Come on.
Uh-oh. Whenever you see Sané limping, then I start going, Germany.
Look, he just
Look.
ran into him.
Good. That entire 6'2" frame.
Don't short him as 2 inches, please.
No, I'm gonna accurately. I'm not here to spread lies.
Ooh, little dummy.
Mm.
Man, if he could have stayed upright for that, he's curling that in, right?
He really has no quickness though.
No, he's not. That's not his game.
Just power.
I respect that.
Is that because that's you?
Do you
Yeah.
relate to that?
Yeah, I identify with that. When the well dries up a little, you gotta, find something else.
Ooh.
What's the well that we're talking about in this
The
case?
speed well.
Oh.
Speed well.
The well of speed. But see, I started working
Is
out.
that from Highlander too?
No. But I saw it coming. I saw old age coming for me, so I figured I should start getting strong while I still had a little bit of pace, so that way it would just kind of ease the transition.
You saw old age coming for you.
No one sees it coming. A lot of people still think because you always hear
Everybody
people
sees it coming.
"Oh,
It's the
well,
only thing that's
no, they
so
all,
certainty
but
in
everyone
life.
always says, "Oh, wow, my mind goes, and my feet can't go as fast as I'm used to." But see, I just got used to it early.
Oh.
You accepted it.
Yeah, I made my peace with it.
And could the argument be made then that you invited it early?
Yes, that's a great argument. Okay.
You're already thinking that way.
It's a welcome friend.
No, it's not a friend.
I welcome it with open arms. I say, "Come on in." A basketball game going on?
We got a bear loose in the studio.
Good to have you back, Lane.
You had to
Is anything special?
hoop it up real quick. I think West Ham scored the next goal.
Ooh,
Just kidding.
delicate.
They saw the back heel coming.
Yeah,
that was
they
great.
waited for it. Mancini's gonna get fouled. Oh.
It's hard to score a hat trick when he's getting fouled all the time. This is a fun game.
Look at Moises waiting for the ball.
Still can't find his pockets though. He's still up here.
Good ball.
Was that an intentional back heel? I don't know.
He wanted to do it first, saw it wasn't on, and then saw that there was nothing else to do anyway. So he said, "Let me just play it." Gonna talk yourself into a yellow. What I like about Man City, though, is once this game gets a little closer, if they still have 1-goal lead, they're just going to keep on attacking anyway.
I'm not gonna just pack it up.
No.
They have records to break, man.
Even if it was for a title, they still probably would. They don't melt the clock.
Has any team ever won all 5 trophies? Is it?
In England?
Yeah. Is it 5 or 4?
England?
I don't.
There's the Premier League, the FA Cup.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Good
wow.
finish.
Oh, and he got taken out.
Jesus.
That guy's, he's got knee problems.
Not his
Brazil.
knee. Score a goal, but take the knee. Brazil.
No, I think he's
Touches
okay.
are going down.
Was that dirty? I mean, I guess keeper has a right to.
Let's see.
Someone got straight up outpaced though.
Was he the one who made that pass? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sterling. Did he meg? Nope. Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, the follow-through kick.
You can't bite on that.
That was who made the pass. That was a great ball.
That was great by Sterling. So, whoosh.
Dude, the follow-through kick from the goalie.
That
Ouch.
was savage.
You think he knew what he was doing?
Look, Zabaleta was going to get
I
a
don't
hot
know,
dog.
but
Where'd
look,
he go?
watch the goalie's.
What's Zabaleta doing?
Watch the goalie's right leg just.
Bang.
Oh God!
Ooh, there's a little malice there.
That-
Zabaleta's movement was the best because
Tension there.
Jesus was already in the goal and Zabaleta's still swinging his leg trying to clear it.
See, they're at 101 now. They just need 2 more goals
3 more to have the record.
to read the record. Yeah.
Oh, that Zabaleta, that was great. I got it. Oh.
In 2013 and 2014, Man City and Liverpool had 101 goals each.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy season.
Jesus.
Suarez was
Yeah, that was the
fire.
That was the Gerrard slip year.
Oh, that was, huh?
Yeah, that anniversary was like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about that.
We don't want to.
How upset must Gerrard be for that?
He's had a pretty good career.
Yeah,
You know
but
what hurt-
that was the one thing that eluded him, right?
Could get it as a manager one day.
Yeah.
You know what?
It's
You
not
know
the
what?
same.
But you know what? Result hurt a little worse was, so we blew that, and then we played Crystal Palace,
Crystal
at
Palace
home,
man.
and we were losing on goal difference to Man City. And we were basically like, well, we need to score. We need to win like 7-0 to like catch up to them on goal difference. And first half was 3-0, and it was like we were scoring for fun. And it's one of those things where then I started to believe that we're gonna do like a totally miraculous thing. It was like we're gonna overturn goal difference in one game, and then we pushed so hard that we gave up 3 cheap goals and they tied. And after that,
Dwight Gale.
I went to the back. I hid behind a back building and just like I went to my dark place, and no one could find me for a while. You know what I mean? Like, you ever done that? You ever had to just like disappear after a bad result and
just brewing it for a while?
Yeah, just wear it. You know what I mean? Just nothing. No one talked to me. There's nothing anyone can say. It's gonna like console me. Or,
I know. Nothing really helps.
No, there's no. Just gotta go be alone for a little bit.
Some people say you haven't come back yet, Sebby.
But when I do,
you're like a shell of yourself still.
A broken man. Was that another back pass?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Mr. Sane?
Yeah, because he gets so far forward, he can't pass it. He can't pass it to anybody.
Maybe you should pass it before he gets forward. Pass it, make the run through, get it back in space. What do I know, though?
That's not what a young player of the year does.
Back pass.
Oh, that was clever.
Look at Sterling. You have Sonny right next to you, wide open.
Nope.
Let me turn and take on 3 guys.
Tell you what, though, he made that last goal happen.
What kind of World Cup you think Sterling's going to have this year, guys?
I don't know.
I just have no confidence in the English team. You said Sterling, right?
Sterling. Raheem.
I don't know. Is the team even good this year? I don't know. Even when they are good, they always underwhelm a little bit, right?
Not anymore now that Ox is out.
Yeah, but you got Hendo, Lionheart, Henderson. Speaking of backwards passes.
Passion.
De Bruyne.
Strong.
De Bruyne.
Ooh, I like that. Here we go.
Bruyne.
This is how you counter. Arnautovic. That was a lazy ball. Now it's opening up. Here we go. How about that ball? That's
There's
forward
a forward
pass.
Sane. There you go.
More
Sterling's the selfishness of Sterling. That's
Penalty.
a penalty.
Penalty.
Ooh, he called
Dive?
called something else.
Descent.
That looked like a penalty.
Straight red.
That is a pretty fly jacket
Look,
Pep's got.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it
like,
really
he's,
is.
He's going out after
Do
this.
you think he rode a bike
Yeah, he wrote.
to
Well,
the
you know,
game?
Robin does that to
What do you
training.
think is
Right?
in
Does
his
he?
sleeve pocket? Got the zipper.
Yeah, that was a
pocket.
penalty. That was a penalty,
That's
no
a penalty.
question.
Oh, he kicked the ball in his face.
The second leg comes through and just takes out his legs.
That's definitely a penalty.
Yeah, there's no question.
That's a reputation call on the dive, right? But that's a penalty.
Don't they? I thought they had.
Repetition, no
I thought they had VAR here.
Not for Premier League.
Oh, what a pass.
Woo. Oh, Tamendi's starting to cramp up.
Is he?
Where is he?
He's to the bottom right here.
Why?
He was like stretching.
Oh no, that was a great ball. Finish. Oh, don't. Now you're too unselfish.
Wow,
Wow.
De Bruyne. Wow.
How do you
That's a hard. That's a hard one.
That's a hard kick, but still, he just blasted that. He could have faked it and touched
I
it
don't.
around.
I think it's too tough to put on the brakes. First of all, Sterling should have just volleyed that.
I don't know. I think he could have cut her left.
Maybe he could have. Yeah.
Was that Evra who?
wanna-
Was that Evra who?
That's a clear penalty.
How does the linesman not call that?
I think they called a handball when
Yeah,
he
he
hit when
does. How does the linesman not call that though?
What is going on here? This is Thunderdome.
This is amateur hour.
Ooh. I think that was smart to pull out of that tackle.
I wonder how fast that ball was going after De Bruyne shot it.
Look at Ogbono. That's why you're not on the national team.
What country's Ogbonna from?
Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Typical Italian. Mamma mia.
No,
Here we go again.
We're just getting stereotyped now.
Raheem Sterling in the Premier League, 18 goals, 10 assists. Sané, 10 goals, 10 assists.
Yeah.
12 assists.
It's all right. It's good.
That's pretty balanced.
Wait, how many goals Sonny have?
Sané, 10 goals, 12 assists.
Predictions for United Arsenal?
You know, if you would, 2 weeks ago, I say United crush them. But I feel like Arsenal got a little boost from the Wenger love in, right? Here's a goal.
I bet the Mourinho and Wenger hug.
So it's so weird how now Jose is like, oh,
he's such a great guy.
He's been so great. He's one of the most respected. It's like,
exemplary.
You called him a voyeur, and you say he likes to watch you, and like you called him a specialist in failure. That's not a lost in translation.
I know it's permanently recorded.
Yeah, we have records of that.
See, he's starting to tire. Yeah, I don't know. But I bet Mourinho, they do a whole hug, and Mourinho tells him how great he is.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm most excited to see in that match is their touchline interaction and all that. And Sterling finish, chip him. Wait,
what a save!
He's just not a finisher, is he? That's a back pass, but
you said he has how many goals this season?
12? No, 14?
10, 18 and 10.
Oh, 18.
I feel like at least 16 of those have come when I haven't been watching.
So it's just that, I mean, we say he's not a finisher because obviously he is, but we say that because he just misses so many chances.
Yeah, and he looks uncomfortable. Plus, we saw Liverpool. He was a creator. You know, like you got the keeper out. Why would you try to go under him? You either chip it or just use your pace and go around him.
Yeah,
I don't know. Other players just don't seem that fazed by that, but he looks so uncomfortable.
Come on, man, bud. It's your turn.
Put Andy in.
Andy's died. He died. The tip.
I saw that.
Tip of his head. It's like
it's called ombre.
A balayage. An ombre.
What's a balayage?
I think it's the same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you guys know this?
Because we've got girlfriends. What do you?
Is that what girlfriends have?
And a sister.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. With girlfriends and sisters. You've got neither. So send in some tweets, maybe.
Yeah, just instead of my hashtag, put single.
He's single, ladies and gentlemen.
Single. Can you believe it?
What do we know about Fabio? How can we sell Fabio right now?
No, this isn't the dating game.
He's tall.
Would you say Arnautovic tall or not?
No, a little less.
What?
Okay, actual Arnautovic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Andy Carroll. Height.
No, you're not.
I'm 6'4".
6'4" in heels. Yeah. He's
with heels, I'm a good 6'6".
He's 6'4". You can get that box of cereal off the top of the for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Offside, Sterling. Whenever the fastest player on the field is offside, I'm always just like,
why?
Do you really need that? How dare you? He's not a natural defender, Fabio. 6'4".
Not a natural defender.
He's natural, more of a midfielder, I'd say.
Okay.
I'm more stopper. I'm a natural stopper.
Yeah.
So you're versatile.
Yeah.
So he's versatile.
Leggy.
I won't untake.
Finish. There it is. Another assist for Sterling.
This is getting.
What'd I say though? I said Sterling's gonna step it up on his side because he's getting ISO'd over there. Right?
Yeah, I guess that's
true. Does that not kind of happen?
Well, they moved him back to the right. He was playing on the left towards the end of the second part of the first half.
Yeah, but most of the game was on the left.
But look at
can't lose it right there.
Evra's pushing way too far forward.
Yeah, why? Oof.
Jogging. Look at just jogging.
It's an easy finish.
I guess because he didn't feel like they should have lost the ball there when they had numbers.
One would think that. routine.
Yeah, that's a drill.
You know what it is about Sterling is that he
training.
he puffs his chest out. That's what makes his hand thing worse.
He's a T-Rex holding a purse when he runs.
Puffs it out. Puffy little guy.
I think that's how he keeps, his balance, center of gravity.
Is that? Otherwise, he would just hobble forward.
Yeah, they normally just collapse. Total collapse. 102 goals for Man City.
Line change? Oh, no, Andy Carroll.
They might.
Oh, my
What?
God.
Chicha coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the triple substitute, is there anything more?
Oh, is this, what's his name?
João Mario.
This is the Portuguese guy, right?
Yeah.
Fernandes.
He plays for West Ham?
He's coming off.
The triple substitution is like the white flag for a manager.
Yeah.
Saying, we're getting embarrassed, and I don't know what else I could possibly do.
Just throw them all on.
Just uses 3 new guys. Evra, great game. Got skinned alive, I don't know, what, 3 times? Scored an own goal. Yeah.
I don't think technically it's an own goal.
I guess his wasn't.
Goals,
His wasn't, right?
I think
own goals are when the ball's not headed towards goal and you kick it in.
Like if the defender had not been there, would it have gone in the net?
Yeah. Or at least towards goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So technically that one still counts for Sane. But Rice's was an own goal.
That was an own goal.
Pocket picked.
So much time to play too.
Look at this. It's a counterattack. 5-on-3.
Oh, that's scary.
No, De Bruyne.
Yeah, but look, he gets it back.
No, he doesn't. That was a good tackle.
Was a good tackle.
Go the other way. Go.
But look at how is it possible
Go.
that they have numbers on both sides of the field?
Yeah.
Guardiola, man. Okay, let him play with 12 sometimes. It's Pep.
It's like the illegal substitution in hockey, where you
just sub on.
just
red
sub
as
on
your-
as the forwards just pretend to come off. on
I'm
the other
surprised
side.
Moyes didn't try that with his three guys. All right, back 3 off. There you go. The hits keep coming. They know, right? They know they're 1 goal away from.
Probably.
They
Look
have
at these.
to.
Look at these
Yeah.
forward passes.
Maybe it's too soon to start this.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we still have almost 30 minutes. 25 probably.
Man City has 4 players with more than 10 assists.
It's pretty impressive.
Speaking of assists, James Milner, Champions League.
Champions League record setter first assist in a single season, right? How many does he have? Is it 10?
9?
The
9?
most.
I think it's 9.
The most unassuming person to get the assist record.
That's why it's
So
so
that's
good.
great, yeah. Big game, James.
Should we talk about the elephant in the
Fabio,
room?
Yeah.
Do you want to? Is this?
I don't. I mean,
Want to do this?
I'm serious. You understand? It's the second leg is in Rome. There's no guarantee.
Nothing.
no, it's over. Come on, guys. Let's be honest.
Stop saying.
You know.
that.
You know.
Look
You know what? You know what I feel
Look
bad.
quick you guys got 2 goals.
You know what I feel bad about? Not feel bad about, but I've been thinking over and over, and everybody keeps saying Eusebio just picked the wrong formation. He kept the same one that he did with Barcelona, except for he put Chez under instead of Schick, and it didn't make any sense why he kept that formation. That Liverpool's completely different. Barcelona, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But had he changed it and then we lost, everybody would have been saying, "Why would you
Why
change it?
didn't
You beat Barcelona with it. Why not continue?"
You get second guess no matter what.
Yeah, it's like I feel bad for him in that respect. Like, there's nothing he could have done.
That's life at the top, though. Those are good problems to have, right?
That's what you have to deal with when you're.
Mid-table, no one second
Manager.
guesses your lineup. Yeah, but when you're in your Champions League semifinals, that's when you're in that hot seat. That's when it's same with Salah getting hacked yesterday. Now Klopp has to do this. He doesn't get good treatment. Like he gets hacked to death. Like that's a good star player problem to have when you have to talk about that. That's a star. That's a marquee club problem to be talking about. Second guessing who you start. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
2 years ago, didn't even care what your
No.
rotation policy was.
But having said that, we did start the wrong lineup. Like
Having said that, it's totally wrong, and you should.
So what would you
Well,
have
because-
done? What would you have done?
that lineup worked against Barcelona because Barcelona felt like we got this. We're up 3-0. We're not going to press as hard. they don't have the front three that Liverpool has. You can't play three in the back like that.
Wait, say that one more time. Just say that one more time.
There's a cohesion that the front three that Liverpool has that Barcelona doesn't have.
The
individual style and prowess of Messi is undeniable, but
Suarez as well.
Suarez is a good player, but the three that you guys have it's a different beast altogether. So you can't play that same style.
That felt good.
So I'm curious to see how he'll start on.
Good.
Was it a Wednesday? It's a Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how he'll start on Wednesday.
Oh. Here you go. Oh, try and dribble. Do it again. The unnecessary flick. I never understood why the Tuesday, Wednesday return.
Why it switches? Yeah, I have no idea either.
That sucks for the Wednesday, Tuesday team.
Yeah.
Well, it's not usually the following week, right?
Yeah, normally it is.
For semis?
Yeah. It's normally for all levels of it. It normally does 1 week later because they want to finish it as quickly as possible.
Really?
Yeah.
It was kind of like a week in between, 2 weeks in between.
I always remember it being like right away the next week.
Against Porto, Porto, that's at that stage it was like there were some weeks in between there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, Yaya's coming on. Speaking of another player who kind of disappeared. I'd like to see him get a goal. Gotta love the Torre brothers, right?
Especially the other Torre brother.
Colo?
His chants are just
He's the best.
the greatest.
That guy's a nut. Torre had a couple years for City where he was pretty unplayable. He was the god out there.
Unplayable? You mean
No one could play him.
defendable?
Undefendable, unplayable,
Untouchable.
untouchable.
Elite. Oh.
Woo! Little drag and drop.
Now he's just tooling him. Throw it to him. This is trouble again. Everything on that side. De Bruyne on the...
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, any.
Ooh. What was that? Clever. Think about who City didn't even have playing today. No Company, no Silva, no Aguero. That's a team.
That's how deep their lineup is with their roster.
You know, it's amazing what a lot of money can get you. It just... It's amazing what you can buy these days.
Can't buy you happiness.
Oh, can buy a
It
whole
gets-
stadium.
I think
It gets you
Man
real
City
close.
is proving that statement. false.
Nobody with money has ever said that.
Money can't buy you happiness.
Yeah. Everybody with money is like, yeah, I'm the happiest person in the world.
I feel like
I don't know. Talk to Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah, I guess that's a different kind of money problem, though. Or happiness problem, I should say.
Watch Jim and Andy on Netflix.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing that.
Did you watch that?
I watched part of it, yeah.
He'll teach you a little something. Ooh.
tried to go past him, didn't quite work, so...
Over him.
Run him over.
Yeah.
For a second, though, it did look like West Ham might make it 2-2 for a sec. It was there.
It was. Not very long.
Just
Even the crosses into the box are just subpar.
There's a reason West Ham are where they are on the table, right? So, who's already been promoted?
Wolves?
Wolverhampton.
We can look at the championship table. Wolves, 99 points on 45 games.
45 games. How many teams are in their league?
There's more teams than championship.
22, I think.
Oh. No, it's got to be more than 22. Play 45 games.
24. Maybe it used to be 22. Can't.
That's a lot of games. I guess they don't do all the cups though, right?
FA Cup.
But they don't do like Champions League and so on. So
Nah, I didn't quite see Brentford in the Champions League this year.
Europa League. I've never seen a team pack it in so.
Back in.
What is it? The top three?
Top two get automatic promotion, and then 3 through 6 do a like mini playoff.
But how many move up? Just 3.
Total 3. Top 3.
Forward pass.
Ooh. Was that Torre or Fernandinho? No, Fernandinho.
Not Torre. Torre's got legs like you. That's how I would advertise Fabio. Yaya Torre legs.
The Italian.
The white Yaya Torre?
Yeah. Legs.
Okay.
From the waist down.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. From the waist down. Here's one more, maybe. How do you let someone just settle that? That's embarrassing. West Ham, have a little.
Shoot it, Torre. Show him how it's done.
Now he's your boy, huh? If Man City gets a penalty, you got to let Torre take it, right?
They're not going to get a penalty.
You never know.
No. Sterling can get punched in the face in the box, and they're not going to give him a penalty.
I guess you got fouled pretty hard on that one. Little heavy.
See, the goalie even went out for like a punch in the face when he slid.
Settle it. Do you see that Marcelo touch, though?
Yeah, that was pretty
Pretty
cocky.
He's good, man. The fact that he stayed around so long at Real, too. You know what I mean?
How many years has it been?
I feel like he's been there like 8 years, maybe?
Already?
He's one who's just like, you kind of kept figuring he would get like replaced or something, but he's just, no one's been able to take his spot. Like Fabio Contral was supposed to come in and be their left back, and
He
just
never really.
no.
No, Fabio's never good.
When you're bringing balls down out of the air like that, you don't lose your spot to Fabio Contral.
Real Madrid, he joined them in 2007.
Wow.
10 years.
2007.
Wow.
He's had 317 appearances, 23 goals. That's pretty consistent, right?
Definition of consistency. You look it up, you see a picture of Marcelo.
Shaved head, Marcelo, or regular?
You shave it's like Samson. You shave his hair, he loses all his power, his potency.
Yeah.
The left foot is gone when you shave the hair.
It's just replaced with the right foot.
A club, just put it.
He's not happy.
Jesus.
Yeah, he wanted goals.
This is the time to add your tally, right?
The only goal he got was one where he got also kicked in the knee.
You paid for that one. He's still walking a little gingerly, though, huh?
Who's this coming in?
I've never seen this guy before in my life. Nimcha?
Nimcha?
Lucas.
Making his Premier League debut.
That's so Pep. Any manager would do it, would give youngsters minutes, but something about it just feels so Guardiola-like. You know what I mean? Give the youngsters debut in the season. He'll probably score one, and then he'll sell them for whatever, you know? He'll be the next Boyan.
Yeah, like he adds to his resume.
You guys paid for him.
That's
Yeah.
He adds to his resume of playing with Pep.
Yeah, played under Guardiola. Youngest ever scorer for, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
What happened to Boyan?
He went to
He
Roma. He went to
died.
Stoke. And I think they released him.
He died in the soccer sense. He died like he just was never lived up to the hype of what he was supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he even? Where is he right now? I don't even know if he's attached to a club.
Alaves, on loan from Stoke. When you're on loan from Stoke,
That's not.
there's
a good sign.
issues. Yeah.
Stoke says, "Why don't you get a little more?"
Listen,
some
yeah,
reps in. We'll give you a look next
You
year.
have some potential.
What is the? What do you call it? Like Stoke? How do they get these players? Stoke.
Like Shaqiri,
Stoke.
They must pay like wages, right? They must pay.
What's the pulling power that Stoke has?
Yeah, there's got to be some money.
It's not the bustling metropolis that is Stoke on
Possibly.
Trent, right? I mean,
Mencha was born in '98. We're getting close to players who were born in...
he doesn't even remember Tupac. This is bad.
We're getting close to players who were born in 2000s.
That's just... There are a couple out there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's already some. 'Cause they would be 17.
Alexander Arnold, he's like, what, 20?
Yeah, Alexander Arnold.
Yeah, 20's too old. You got to find a 17, 18-year-old.
Rashford.
Woo!
No, Rashford's too old too.
You think so?
Yeah, if you're 19, you got to be 17.
Is Rashford already over?
I think he's 19
No, Rashford's older.
Since
or
2000?
20.
He's like 22?
He's 19.
20.
No, he's 20.
He's 20.
You got to find. You got to find like a. You got to find like a 17.
Alexander Arnold's 19.
Yeah, you got to find like a 17-year-old. Don't search 17-year-olds on your computer.
I have a safe search on. I don't know what you have over there. This is a professional environment. We have filters for those things. We got layers.
Ladies, he's smart too. See?
Private browsers.
He's
only.
not careless. He's not. I think Alexander Arnold's probably the youngest consistent
starter
in the league this season. Yeah.
in Germany. Don't forget our boy Christian Pulisic.
Well, it's Pulisic.
I say it the Bosnian way.
Wrong. Wait, isn't
Because there was an interview, I guess, with him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm from where's he from? Pennsylvania."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania. It's Pulisic.
What was the name of the?
When he gets my name right, I'll get his name right.
What was the name?
Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the name of the guy that played for Real Madrid, the next wonder kid? Wasn't he born in the 2000s?
Oh, the Danish kid?
Yeah.
Odegaard?
Odegaard?
Dude, he
Martin?
he faded really
Yeah.
fast. He's somewhere where he just can't even get a look in. That
I
was
think he's
sad.
playing in.
He's probably still
I think he's
so
playing
young,
in
though.
Holland, right?
He's Norwegian. He's 19.
Oh, he's 19.
And he
born
plays
98.
for, Dutch League. Herenveen. Which, they're like, what, 5th or something?
You sure that's the Dutch league? How do you know that? Yeah.
I know.
Really?
Yeah. I know these things.
How did it end up? Arsenal Atletico
1-1,
1-1. That's right.
which is
Arsenal
super disappointing for Arsenal.
Yeah.
With 10 men, with like they had 10
Oh,
men
that's
for like
right.
70
Griezmann.
minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, he got that late equalizer.
it was actually pretty good on him. So now they're coming back to Atletico. And then you would figure Marseille's 2 goals are probably going to be good enough to beat Salzburg.
Yeah.
So
Salzburg's not.
it's
So
probably
we got
going to be
Marseille, Atletico?
Marseille Atletico final. Which how upset is Evra going to be? Wasn't Evra on Marseille before he got
Before he got back into
before he decided to have a few words with the spectator?
I mean, Suarez did it all wrong. You bite someone and get a move, you just get a couple match ban. But you go attack a fan, you're out of the whole country. right? You're gone. One more goal for City, right? Got a couple minutes left. Assist.
There's a fan. I think the fan should also,
Face action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
Well,
got a ban or something.
if they're heckling or if they're
you know, what's another word?
Taunting.
Taunting, yeah.
Taunting?
Was Evra on the team when Cantona was in? Did his thing?
No. That was well before his time. Yeah, the kung fu kick, and I love how soccer players' first instinct too is
It's
to
kicking. Yeah, I know. Well, we know where our assets lie.
It's true. It's like the flying kung fu kick.
You have to know your strengths.
Yeah, seriously. He also went with his left foot because
Yeah,
You know.
that's what you do. When you go for power, you go with your natural foot, right?
All right, we're looking at probably 2-3 minutes of stoppage time.
no, I mean maybe, but if I'm the ref,
Have some mercy.
yeah, let's
Just let it go.
just give him a minute and be okay. I mean, technically you're right though, because there was like 6 subs
Yeah.
in the second half and 3 other goals or 2 goals.
Some nice back passing by Sané.
Yep.
He loves a good back pass.
Should you
No.
even say Sané is maybe best back passer in the league?
I don't know. Henderson's got more experience, I think.
Hendo?
Yeah. Yeah, Sané maybe. Young player.
Hendo had a great game.
Yeah, he
against
did.
Roma.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Great game.
Everybody else not so much. For Roma, I mean.
It's like
It's like, well, I think Salah was all right. That's got to be it. Yaya Toure free kick, edge of the box. To close this one out, why not? For old time's sake, give it to Ederson. He wanted to take one, right? Let him have a little go at it.
who's the goalie from the Brazilian league? They used to take all the free kicks.
Oh yeah, what was his name?
Oh yeah,
From Sao Paulo.
the white guy,
Yeah.
bald white guy.
Ball?
He was
No.
bald. He was
He
bald.
wasn't bald.
No, he wasn't. You're thinking of someone else. God, I was just talking about him the other day too.
Were you?
He scored so many goals.
Yeah. That's so rare. You know, goalie free kick specialist.
Rogério Senna.
Yeah, Senny. That was his name.
Mm-hmm.
He was so good. He had to be too, because if he missed that, it's
He was
a long run
balding.
back.
He was balding. I'm sorry.
He was good. He had great technique. A lot of keepers kind of do because they would
Sorry?
practice.
Oh, that was too soft, right? Try to float it.
Just like just go for power.
Yeah.
Use your assets. Use the legs. Drive it home.
I guess when you're that close, you can try and float, but
West Ham have had no corners. No corners all game.
who? West Ham?
West Ham.
Yeah, I can only think of maybe one.
Four 4-1. Just hear that Arsenal's starting 11 that they have going today is the average age is the youngest since 2011, which was also when they played at Manchester United and lost 8-2.
Ooh,
8-2.
that's good.
Arsene is going out with peak Arsene. Goes, screw everyone else. I'm playing the youngest,
Sabotage.
most unknown guys you can get. And we're either going to,
I'm burning this place to the
yeah,
ground.
nothing will be the same after this.
Well, if it works, you're hailed as a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to try and unearth one more wonder kid.
Do you think he wants to keep coaching? I think he's.
You think he's
why?
done?
Yeah, why? Just
I see him.
Call it a
I
day.
see him taking a little sabbatical, then coming back for
The national team.
national team. Yeah.
It'll depend on what France does in the World Cup. If France wins the World Cup, then Deschamps is going to stay for a while.
Really? I think if he wins, he's like.
Well,
done.
what I mean to say is they're going to offer it to him. Like, they had no reason to take it from him.
What result would get him Wenger a job for France?
If France does not make it to the finals.
So you're saying finals or bust?
Yeah. With the team that they have to make it to the finals.
Come on.
At least the semis.
You don't know the road you get.
At least the
group,
semis.
Okay, but you could come up against Germany. You could come up against a couple teams.
Do you have a soft spot for France, Fabio?
I just think that they should have won the last Euro.
They had the team.
Hands down. And this one, they have the depth, they have the team. They should win it. I mean, Germany's a good team, yes, but they're not a spectacularly good team, right? And then there's Brazil, another good team, but super dependent on Neymar.
I don't know. They've got a few players now.
I don't know.
That weren't quite at that level.
Firmino,
Jesus, Coutinho,
yeah.
Allison, and Ederson.
Yeah, I don't know. They're a good team. I'm not saying they're not. Belgium, again, on paper, is a good team.
I don't know what it is about Belgium. I just want them to do so well.
So do I. I feel so bad for that country.
Why?
I don't know. They've always produced like really good players, and they just can't get it done.
Yeah.
Looks like
Maybe
we've got.
This is their best shot. It's their best shot.
What?
Belgium.
It's one of the better teams that they've ever had.
I don't know if they're going to get any better. They have a legitimate manager now.
Right.
They have talent that's pretty much
Henri's assistant, right?
Yeah.
That's got to do. If I was a striker, I can't think of a striking coach I'd rather have showing me how it's done, like giving you the confidence. Like there's nothing in their phase on Henri, right? Like he was always so cool.
How much are the France people though pissed like at Henri? To be like, what the hell, man? You're French.
Aren't you?
Help us out.
Yeah.
What are you doing going to Belgium? Like, what happens if they play each other? Who does he really root for? Yeah.
I say he's got to do Belgium.
I mean, technically he has to, but
Belgium.
inside he must be like, come on, Pogba. You know what I mean?
All right, we got a comment from Dylan.
I don't know. Like,
Dylan
that's
Parker.
what I would be.
Dylan Parker, we got a City supporter. He wants to know what team you support. I thought it was obvious what
He's
team we
wearing the
support.
red,
I thought maybe we're hiding it and we're being as unbiased as we can. We Liverpool at the ends here.
Not this game, just in general.
Yeah,
who do we
in
support?
general.
Oh yeah.
No, he called it.
We're Liverpool through and through, and Fabio's Roma. And I promise you, it was that way before the Champions League. I
Yeah,
promise
it's
you.
coincidental.
It's great though. We couldn't ask.
It's not so great.
Would
but-
you prefer it in the final? I like the two. I'd rather have us meet in two legs. I think.
Yeah, because obviously we suck away. So
Yeah, we're great at home. So anytime we can. That's it. 4-1 for us. City's still asking. What do you want?
he wants to know why he didn't get a penalty.
Asking for next week, maybe.
Yeah.
Why not?
So West Ham 35.
West Ham are not safe.
So West Ham's only 3 points safe from relegation right now.
They had a game in hand, so that
This
helps
was it.
them.
Yeah. So now they're even.
But the other teams are going to play today too.
I think most of them played
Oh.
yesterday. Let's take a look. West Ham really could use the point there.
Why are you mad?
He's back. Did he score? No.
No, he got 3 assists though.
Yeah, but that's not a score.
West Ham on 35 points. Oh, yeah, Stoke and West Brom. They already played their 36th game.
Do you think he puts those shoes in a locked case? Artenucci's shoes?
Little kid.
Yeah. It's going to be worth something someday.
Not gonna be able to wear him for another 18 years.
Or ever, because he's not going to be 6'5", apparently.
Kids are being like 5'5".
35 points, and we said our final 3 matches for West Ham. Leicester, United, which could be
Later, yeah.
It'll be later. And Everton. How many points do you see West Ham getting out of this?
2.
Where
So
the ties with Leicester and Everton?
Two draws here.
Yeah.
I'd say maybe.
I say
With
three.
a win
I say
against.
I don't think they beat
Everton.
Leicester. Yeah, I think they.
Leicester got embarrassed yesterday.
Did they?
Palace beat them like 5-0 or
5,
something.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. Leicester didn't become that bad that quickly. So maybe you figure maybe 2 or 3 points, right? Let's see where that puts them. That would put West Ham at
No, see, they have the game in hand with Stoke and West Brom.
on those two. But what about the third spot?
Oh, yeah.
Southampton. Let's see who their last couple matches are.
32 points. So that, well,
Everton.
Everton.
Everton are basically deciding the
Swansea,
relegation.
Southampton.
oh, but they got Man City too, so that's the loss.
Swansea Southampton should be a great game.
Yeah.
Aren't they both fighting for relegation?
Yeah.
They are. Right
Wow.
next to each
Right
other.
there. Oof, that's gonna be a good one.
That's going to be a nice one.
Hey, where's Everton?
Oh, they're safe. They're like 9th, 8th.
Oh, I thought they
Yeah.
were worse than that.
No. They turn it around a little bit.
Rudy.
Any hope for Stoke? Let's see. Result yesterday helped them.
They drove. Oh yeah.
Swansea.
Also
no.
Swansea.
I would not want to be in. Would you want to be in Swansea's shoes right now? I
Yeah.
mean, you kind of
You
Fate,
do,
fate is in your hands.
Yeah, you play only the crappy teams.
But when you're at the bottom of the table, do you want your fate in your hands, or would you rather have them playing Man City? Maybe.
Oh, of course you want it in your hands, right? You want to at least be able to say like.
We blew it.
Yeah.
No one else blew it.
But it's ideal for them. They're only playing the bottom teams. They're not playing any of the top teams. So
And it's Huddersfield's the last one, right?
yeah, Huddersfield.
Let's see their remaining matches.
Ooh.
See, look at that.
City,
There-
See you later. See you
That's
later,
rough.
Huddersfield.
Oh, whoa. Especially this one, too. The last one, Wenger's last rodeo.
That's rough. Fuck. They're done for.
All right, let's take I never thought I was going to be having this conversation, but let's talk about the top 4 for a second here, because Liverpool, we thought we had it in hand, but Chelsea
Yeah.
are starting to make a move. So you figure top 2 spots, assuming Man United doesn't completely lose out. Tottenham have 2 games in hand on us, so I imagine that.
Let's say who is Tottenham's next game? Let's do that.
You want to see Tottenham's?
Yeah, let's see who their games left are.
12 draws, man. 12 draws this season.
Hey, even the Invincibles had 12 draws. We saw Arsenal in 2004.
Tottenham should beat Watford. They
These
should
are
beat
all
West
winnable
Brom,
games.
Newcastle, and Leicester. So they should. Let's assume they get 12. Right.
I think they'll at least get 9.
Okay.
Right?
So if they get 9, that puts them, where were they at? 68? So they're at 77. They're not being caught there. Because Chelsea have played 35. They can go 77 or 80, which means that you need at least 8 points. You need 5 to 8 points
To be
to
guaranteed.
secure third, yeah.
But you know what? You know who Chelsea play next week?
Liverpool?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's the deciding factor.
The last thing I wanted was for this game to actually mean anything, right? I wanted the third or fourth to be locked up. This is, we rest, whatever. Chelsea can win. They'll still get 5th, 6th, And we're just thinking about Champions League. The last thing you want with Champions League still on your mind, assuming, hey, nothing crazy happens this week. You don't want to have to win this game and with the Champions League final looming ahead, right? Because this game is going to get nasty. Now it's just like, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Yesterday when I was watching, I was like, towards the end, I just gave up on the game and I was like, fine, 0-0. I don't care. Just get Salah out of there. Like,
Yeah.
There's too many tackles flying around.
Yeah.
Because you figured, well, Huddersfield have to get a result here probably.
That's not gonna
Newcastle,
happen.
they'll probably walk this one, right? I imagine.
I mean, Chelsea's been pretty inconsistent this season too.
So if Chelsea were to get, let's say Chelsea win out and they get 9 points from their last few, right? Let's assume they beat Liverpool. Then the most Liverpool could get is 6. That would put them at 78. And
Chelsea would be at 75.
so, but Liverpool do need to win. Even if we lose Chelsea, you got to win your last 2, which you
Wait,
don't.
no, wait, that doesn't make sense.
Or win your last one?
You'd only have one win. So yeah, you'd be at 75. So you would be tied.
We'd have them on goal difference though, unless they go insane.
Insane, yeah.
But
is it goal difference or head to head first?
the goal difference.
Oh,
first.
really?
Yeah. You guys do head to head?
Yeah.
I thought it was head-to-head.
I think it's head to head first and then goal difference.
Goal difference first. Double check me on that.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Fact check
I
it.
follow
thought it
like
was
I follow
head-to-head.
like so many leagues now where I just like I have to remind myself of rules. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
because they're all
like,
different.
is there a replay or what's going on? Yeah, so but you don't want to have to win the last game against a team that might get relegated. You just
Playing it, yeah.
when
playing-
you're going in the Champions League final, you don't want to have to do anything here, right? You want to
So
send
then
out the kids.
all you need is a tie in that game, and then you
Goal difference.
Mm.
all you need
Okay.
is a tie then, and you seal it, right?
Yeah, but then it becomes we're playing for a draw, but you still have to field a strong team, and the only way I don't know. It's just it's a whole lot of thinking I didn't want to have to do.
It's more stressful.
It's
It's more stress than we wanted.
very stressful. All right, should we go back to this Man City game? Take a little look.
Just a little one.
What do you want to see?
Let's see.
Shots? Not Liverpool. Ooh, let's see West Ham. And we don't want to see tackles.
Yeah, I said it's head to head and then goal difference. That's weird.
Let's see. Oh, I'm getting reversed here.
Kind of makes sense because then
It's the average
you
position.
can't just like
Every game matters.
Yeah.
Towards the end, it balanced out a little bit. Sterling was actually the furthest forward for Man City, right? Jesus and Sané. Yeah, they Sterling got alone on his own for a long time.
But look how high Delph was able to get. He's in West Ham's own half
Yeah.
most of the time, which just kind of reiterates their dominance of possession.
And their philosophy, get people forward and
Mm.
keep them forward. What were we gonna say, Gabi?
Absolutely nothing.
Beautiful.
just the way we like it.
West Ham
So look how defensive that is.
cluster. 3 at the back. Didn't really work, did it?
Mm.
It wasn't. I mean, I feel like these gaps here, where defender normal, like your fullback normally is, got overrun.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit surprising because you look at who City has. Like, is that not what Sané and Sterling are built to do? Just run and
Beat
use
that.
pace, go down in that channel, and
Well, I think go back to it. I think the point was, no, the lineup for West Ham. I guess I could do it. I think the point is supposed to be this, right? Defensively, that's what you look like, so you cover all the spaces, and then as you move up in offense, you move your guys forward and then off the field. You know what I mean? Like that's supposed to be the point.
yeah. But what happens when But in real life, he's running backwards and then hits it in his own net. That's how it plays. I know in theory what you're saying, but in
Yeah.
actuality, you run backwards and then you just have a little meltdown.
But
guess.
I mean, that's ideally the situation is that on defense, you're compact, 5 in the back, 3 kind of covering the Fernandez and Goliath come out to the wings to support. And then on offense, you push forward with 2 of the 3 coming up. And so you're countering with 5 men. So I don't know.
But I'm saying that's what creates the gaps right here. It's like the illusion of safety. It's like it sounds good, but when you get forward, there's a big gap.
Yeah,
And then when you are back, you're two. If your other defender is like a few meters away, you think you have them covered. But against a team like City, where they can play quick, they can play with the ball close to their feet. You're not really defending them.
No, I guess that's
2
true.
yards is still open for City.
It really depends on these. So the outside 2 guys have to be workhorses. They have to be Cafus up and down the field. And then when you're on the attack and you lose the ball, like you said, there's space in these outside areas. This guy needs to move, or this guy needs to move and cover. It's got to be support from the midfield. So it's a lot more running, but it's impactful on offense and defense if you can do it right.
Zabaleta now in the twilight of his career, not quite Cafu.
Nobody's Cafu. Even Cafu now is better than most players.
Zanetti
Zanetti.
and Cafu. They're the only two guys that come to my mind about who could do that.
Immortal.
Yeah.
There can be only one though. Action areas, not surprising at all. 27% in the West Ham final third. They were pinned back for most of the game. I mean, they sprung a few attacks. I really did think they were going to get a second.
There was a point, yeah.
Especially if they didn't self-inflict those like first 2 goals. You know, they might have snatched the lead. It might have, you know, and then that plays out a little differently. They don't have to push. They don't have to leave that space exposed for Sterling to run into.
So those flashes of brilliance they had in the first half were nowhere to be seen in the second half. Second half, they didn't really. What did they do?
First half,
they did nothing.
First half, they had
what happened?
a little less than 30%. Second half, just completely.
Let's say what happened. Lanzini stopped getting fouled.
He did. He stopped getting
Man
fouled.
City.
And they're like, okay.
Man City figured it out.
Any players heat map you want to see?
Sane.
Sane? Young Player of the Year.
On the left side, pretty predictable.
Side.
Well, that's
Covering
pretty
the whole
mobile.
attacking half.
Let's see how many back passes he eventually got.
Okay. That one.
All right.
So he had eight forward passes?
8 forward passes out of how many? 38. So he had 30 back passes?
Like, what were Jesus?
He had 30 back passes?
Oh, it's the second half. 17 passes.
Oh, yeah, second half only.
17 passes. So there are 32 passes over the game. And how many were...
6 were forward. So it's characteristic of a forward to pass back more.
Yeah.
I mean, which makes sense.
I gotta go look further than the other players during my free time, I think, and see if that it just seemed that once we said it, I couldn't stop seeing backwards passes.
It's like when you buy a new car and you just start seeing that car everywhere.
Exactly.
You go.
That color too.
What's the name for that? It's like that condition. There's a name for that.
Yeah, it's like it's selectively saying only that thing every time. 40
Confirmation bias.
40 back passes.
Confirmation bias.
Confirmation bias. Yeah, that makes sense.
Back pass bias.
This is like we're getting like statistical terms now.
Best confirmation bias.
40 back passes out of 114. That's not bad for a midfielder. That's pretty. The real stat is this. For assist man of the year.
Yeah.
But you should have one for the own goal.
Yeah, that's true. That's an unsuccessful pass, Gabi. Come on. It's all about the stats. Well, wasn't there another one we were going to check that was like that? Sane. It was Sane's across the
pass. Yeah, you got a forward pass for that, right? Because it's right on the edge of the box. It's right.
He's got an opportunity created. Wait, it was
that was in the first half. I think when he squared it.
This is the second half, right?
It was this one, right here on the edge of the box, left edge of the box outside, I think, where he dribbled too far, defender hit it.
It hit him and then went to the middle.
And then it went to Jesus, I think.
That's nonsense.
.45. 4 chances created, though. And look how close those chances were. They're all inside the box.
He had 7. Wait, I did it wrong the last one. On Sterling only had 39 forward passes out of the 114. That's a lot of back passes.
It's a lot of forward passes.
You guys are obsessed with passes.
Yeah, it's important.
Well, we only got this one of the highest scoring games you see. 5 goals. We only had 5 data points for goals, so we got to look at the passes, right? It's the flow. Plus, come on, we both defenders. The closest we get to scoring is playing a beautiful pass. It's playing the pass before the pass. Not even assist, but playing a good pass to release someone to play in the pass. That's our joy right there.
So Man City had a total of 866 passes, okay, of which less than half of them were forward, right? So that's just kind of indicative of constant passing. Wait.
Map.
So 133 passes. Wait.
For West Ham?
They had a fourth of their passes. West Ham passed about 1/4 of the time, almost 1/4 of the time, compared to Man City. Like that talks about the possession and all that stuff, but I feel like that's what gets them tired quicker, is that they're just constantly chasing these passes around.
Uh-huh. And 4 of those successful passes were just off kickoffs. 5 of them. That's what they already got. They got 5 free ones.
They got 5 free passes just from kickoffs.
Let us know how many times we've said passes and back passes.
Yes,
this time,
please.
And you'll get a free
The
hat.
the passes tally.
Free hat for
Yeah,
whoever
or muffins.
Free hat.
counts that.
We'll ship you some of these
We have
muffins.
extra blueberry muffins for you.
Mourinho and Wenger,
Oh.
little tie pull.
Just before the game.
Couple minutes to kick off. Give me your predictions. Give me a score
They make
line.
out on the sideline.
Keep your fantasies to yourself.
Single.
We don't have those kind of stats in the launch pad.
I think it ends up being a tie.
Where are they playing?
It's Arsenal, Man City, right?
United?
All right, Man United. I mean.
So Arsenal's home at the Emirates.
I think it's at the Emirates. No, it's at Old
Oh
Trafford.
no, it's Man U, Arsenal. So it's at Old Trafford.
There's
Then
the old break.
I say United 2-0. United 2-0.
I'm gonna stick with my tie, 1-1.
I think it's a draw. I think it's like a 2-2, but I see Arsenal coming back. So it's almost it's a moral victory for them a little bit.
Arsenal comes back to tie.
Yeah, I think they come from down. Man City, the victory parade. They got the guard of honor before the game, and they basically got it during the game too. Just let the tunnel allow them to come through.
Right.
Any thoughts, questions, or concerns about Fabio's dating life as we
No, we
threw
don't
it all
need that.
out there?
Let's-
Hit us up on social, send us some love, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for tuning in.
There you go, sleep.
We're going back to bed. It's early.
I'm
here
going to
for
play a
us.
soccer game, which
Where-
is going to be horrible.
I would. You know what? If that was on, I would do that. I would.
You guys should have this commentary for my
your
game.
game.
You guys would have so many things to say.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I've got so many thoughts. I've played with you enough that I've got.
It's okay. You guys can just watch it on the launch pad.
It's a good thing we have played together too, because if I was on the sideline watching, you know how much I'm in your ear when we're playing. So if I was on the sideline,
I would just hear you yelling from the sideline,
I'd give you the headset.
and then I'd come and kick you. I'd pull an Evra.
I would have the Kim Jong Il, rest in peace. His ear. Remember he said he had an earpiece to the players in the North Korean players during what was it 20
The World Cup.
2010 World Cup,
Yeah,
or
where they won it.
Yeah, he won it. That's it. North Korea still undefeated. Won World Cup 2010. Great result. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And remember, if you are watching this, you are the convention.